A day in my life as a container ship captain. I tumble out of bed at about 6:30-ish, crack of dawn. Don't worry, there's no 5 a.m. journaling going on here. This is real life. First thing I do is head into my office, log in, see what emails came in overnight. There'll be plenty more of that throughout the day. Then I check our position, how we got on, what the currents are going to be like, what the weather is going to be like, and the data and the forecast and so on. Looks like fine weather for the next couple of days. Then a little after 7 I head for the bridge for some coffee, and we have our top 4 meeting, our first briefing of the day with the chief mate who's on watch, the second engineer and the chief engineer, and we hash out what's going to happen. Then it's breakfast time. Delicious breakfast this morning. Sambar, which is this delicious Indian peppery spicy soup. I love it. Then back to my office to check over the work permits that the chief mate's got going on, check them over and approve them. Then I did a cabin inspection with the chief mate. We check every single space, every cabin, storeroom, locker, all up and down the accommodation, and make sure everything is up to standard. Fridge rooms, galley, provision stores, everything. It all has to be up to Maritime Labour Convention standards, and there's a very thorough checklist I complete when it's done. Midday is lunchtime. There's always a soup, always dal, and we had fried fish, pork and chicken today, and of course there's always rice. Back to the office for a couple of hours to do some more admin and email, and then I took a nap. When we're out in open sea, I do from 1600 until about 17:30 for the chief mate, so he can go out on deck and see how the lads got on during the day, because he's usually on the 4 to 8 watch. Watches during the day are done alone. It's a 4 on, 8 off rotation. Then time for tea. Our catering department make everything from scratch, even the chapatis. You won't go hungry on here. And after, I like to go out on deck when there's nobody around, stretch the legs, get a couple of miles in. Very important. If it's wet, I'll go to the gym. Got my steps in anyway. Showered up, and then some more admin, and then I got a mail saying that one of our IT systems wasn't working correctly, so I had to go down and fiddle around with that for a while. Went up to the bridge then to see how the third mate was getting on his watch, say good luck to everyone and good night, watched a bit of a show, and then it's off to bed with a very good book that my friend Mike got me. And tomorrow is another day. I wonder what it'll bring.